Assuming that you all are familiar with the term linting, so I am installing a linting package for Python, that is PyLint. So I am using Python's standard package manager pip to install my PyLint package. So you can use the command pip install PyLint. Sorry. So this is the command to install PyLint. So to save the time, I already installed it in my system. So I already created some test files for you. Here is a send sms.py file and a test.py file. There are some errors. I intentionally wrote some errors in these files. So let me test. You can use PyLint and the file name. Just suppose you want to check test.py file, so it's showing indentation error, and here you can see its type category of error is E. It means error. And there is also another file send sms.py, so it's showing some errors like conventional error, warnings, and here is also an error. It's error type is import error. This is another error, undefined variable error. So these are some errors. There can also be fatal error. So in that case, here you will see the F for fatal error and R for refactoring. If you see there is any refactoring or modification needed to be in the code, so the category of error will be notified as R. So these are the various error types you can see. So and if you want to disable any kind of error, so you can use -- disable option in PyLint. So for example, PyLint send sms.py - disable, and if you want to disable this type of errors in your this code, so you can use disable this, and if you have press enter, then this error is not exist in the output. So PyLint didn't check line too long errors in your code anymore. So you can also pass multiple by using comma separated values. So if you want to remove invalid name error, so it will not check for invalid name errors. This is a conventional error. So you can let me show it again. If you want to disable all errors except specific kind of errors, so you can use disable all option. Disable equals to all, and just you want to check errors of invalid name only, so you can use -- enable equals to invalid name. Let me copy paste. So it will by default disable all kind of errors and enable only invalid name errors. You can see the output. If you want to show only errors, so you can disable all and enable only error kinds of things. So as you can see, the category type is error only, and if you want to see errors as well as warning, so you can use with comma error and warnings, so it will showing warnings as well as errors in your output. You can also enable or disable by this error code name - disable equals to just suppose you want to disable this and this error and this warning. Let me okay. So the error code 301, 401 and 702 are, oh my God, this is the warning 702, it should be disabled. Right now disabled. Let me check it again. Okay, so it's not because of a space, so it didn't disable it. So now you can see the 301, 401 and 702 are not in the output. So that's it.